Welcome to Argus's Crude Insights. My name is Carl Kleemeyer, and I'm the head of Asia for Argus Media based here in Singapore. Today, I want to look at the upcoming changes to the physical Brent marker, or as Argus calls it, North Sea Dated. Brent has been one of the global crude oil price references for decades and has been the basis for crude oil contracts in Europe and globally, including here in Asia. However, production of Brent has been in steady decline in the last couple of decades. As can be seen in the chart, the reported trades that have been underpinning the Brent price have also been declining, which necessitated adding other North Sea crude grades to the Brent basket to boost liquidity. First, Oseberg and Forties were added in 2001, creating BFO. Then Ekofisk, creating BFOE, and most recently Troll Crude, leaving us with the current BFOET, a regular alphabet soup. However, production of all these grades continued to decline, and as can be seen in the chart, by 2019 there were less than 80 trades per year being reported, which translates to just 1 to 2 trades per week. This lack of liquidity around a benchmark as important as Brent meant further steps were required. After much industry consultation, it was announced that WTI would be added to the basket as of June 2023. While WTI is not a North Sea grade, it is regularly finding its way to Europe in much greater volumes than the existing BFOET grades, as can be seen in this chart. The delivery of WTI into the Brent complex will begin to affect the Brent prices from the first week of May, as dated reflects physical delivery from 10 to 30 days forward. So from the 2nd of May, it will start to include June deliveries, which could involve WTI. The big question then is, what effect will WTI have on the North Sea dated values? There are those that think that WTI will have little effect due to its higher quality, and that Forties will continue to be the price-setting grade, as it has been for years. There are others that feel that considering U.S. crude market dynamics, WTI will become the price-setting grade and turn Brent into a derivative of WTI. As it turns out, in 2019, Argus launched a version of Brent that includes WTI, cleverly called New North Sea Dated. This allows a comparison with the current dated price, which, as can be seen in the chart, shows that WTI would have set the price of dated around 50% of the time over the last 4 years, causing it to be several dollars lower in some cases. While this does not mean that it will necessarily be the case in the future, it does highlight that WTI will almost certainly play a role in the price of Brent going forward. It should be noted that the WTI price being used for dated is the WTI CIF Rotterdam price, which reflects Midland-grade WTI exported from specific terminals on the U.S. Gulf Coast. The actual value of WTI Midland is determined at Houston and is reflected in the Argus WTI Houston price, which reflects around 700,000 barrels a day of trade on average. It is a robust price based on a single grade of crude oil. There is a swap that settles on this price that trades on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, code HTT, that has seen significant increases in volume since the beginning of the year, as European refiners look to hedge their Brent-based purchases. With WTI and WTI-related grades flowing into Asia in increasing volume, companies that are currently pricing their crude purchases on Brent should evaluate whether they want to continue using Brent with the volatility implied by both WTI and Forties having a role in the price, or whether they prefer the stability of WTI with its single crude grade, robust pricing, and straightforward financial tools. Thanks for watching. If you have any further questions on the Brent transition or any other related topics, please contact your local Argus representative. Thank you.